I'm going to try it again. I did think around a bit, found out it was the Roxas mod what was causing the problems, so I had to go get a earlier version thing, which still the Roxas mod is still glitching out a bit. But his jacket or hair acting weird is far more fine. I'll try it again. If it doesn't work, I'll again change the name of the title. Ugh. But at least I'll show the interesting picture at the top at the opening. Remember, I have a mod that changes swaps out Kari with Shion. If you remember that, well, picture that was shown at the begin when I at least got the mod to somewhat work before we got more Sora mutant abominations of so mermaid Sora. I also wound up getting like here's Roxas, but his whole entire lower half, his whole entire body is just eyes painted on to his body. His head's perfectly fine. Okay, seed I'll be using is again the first seed I wanted to try before this other madness, which is the most recent version of Randomizer. All right, back to the pit. Which, if I also when I was just messing around and swapped the Roxas mod and put the nominate mod on top above it, it changed the picture at the opening. Because if you remember, it showed. I mean, Shion. I mean, picture. I mean, the Roxas picture. Of words. I'm messing up names. Okay, there's a mod that swaps out. She uh, nomin, uh, swaps out Kyrie for not for Shion, and okay, the picture at the beginning, if you have the Roxas mod, shows Roxas alongside Nominee, and the Shion mod s- replaces that picture. Oh yeah, and they were supposed to be colored pictures. I didn't bother with the Tech River this time. I'll have to experiment if it later. And because I was having problems just getting the game to, well, load a bit at times from the opening sequence, I did manage to complete the opening sequence and then just saved on when I was inside the hall. Doesn't mean it'll work all the time, since I've seen people say it crashes a lot. Of course, then I've seen, oh, use a different model for if it crashes or does gray things. Yeah, I'm using a version of the mod manager that's older than March, than the March models, and it's still flickered, so I downloaded one that's even older, slightly older than the first one. Okay, soon it'll be loaded. I guess I overshot. Don't need objectives. And here it is. Yeah, and they were supposed to be colored. So if I... Oh, this picture's messed up again. Ah, last time the picture, the hearts in the not where it was right there where it was supposed to be. So it messed up. I guess because I loaded in the other mods. When I had only the seed, the needed GOR mod, and the two Roxas mods. Okay. So I may need to remove the other mods, unfortunately. Which would be a... Okay, it loaded. As you can see... Oh, right. I have to... Darn it. I just realized. Yep. It didn't show. Okay, let me restart the game, I guess. Title screen? Yes. I want to return to title screen. I at least want to allow the person who worked on this to be to at least be able to have their picture up. Yeah, it's supposed to be always colored, but it seems when I added the other mods, it messed up the picture over the picture of the heart up over there again. Because when I was testing this, I was only doing it with the mods alone, as I said. But there, you got to see it. I guess I should hold it for a bit. Too bad. Well, you can always pause when at this exact moment when they were colored. But it seems to be working. If I get too many crashes, then well, it's still too early, first of all. Increase max health. Dummy. Maybe I shouldn't skip. Okay. Let's try doing that without skipping. Means I have to upload every single video. Of course, it was interesting enough when I attempted to do the mod, play the mod without the randomizer. It didn't have this. Well, with the randomizer, the mod worked perfectly. The Roxas mod worked perfectly fine. It only seems to go haywire for me when the mod manager, when the GOA is involved. Does the Roxas's model go haywire? Even the newer versions. Since when I was testing the Roxas mod, it loaded perfectly fine during my test of in the final mix test. But went completely haywire during the typical merman problem in with the randomizer. So it could be also partially be the GOA's fault as well, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna skip the cutscenes this time. Cutscenes this time. As I said, if it's much of a problem, and if there's time, then I will. It's far faster to set up a Resident Evil seed. Since I really did want to run do the seed with the Roxas mod attached. I still have the older Roxas mod, the Roxas free mod. Well, at least the second time is faster. Well, technically this is the second time loading all the mods since I did the test without the other mods. I could attempt to remove those mods. Alright, I'm going to need to get rid of if they do make it that the randomizer does work with the crowd control, I will need to I have to disarm that form change thing. If you recall from earlier, oh yeah, this thing's messed up. Yeah, definitely. When I was testing, it wasn't messed up like this. Oh yeah, I guess so. Roxas's body wasn't messed up. Means this symbol gets messed up. It all X's in if in the text of the starting sequence was replaced with Roxas's weird zipper thing. It was it was given it was made to look like his zipper. I'm guessing it's the other mods that I'm using. Or could it be that I used the wrong? Or could it be that I used the wrong? Could it be that I used the wrong emulator? I mean mod manager? Words. No, no, I used the right one. I can always attempt to use the other one. Okay. We'll just watch the whole sequence. Okay, we'll see. Maybe let's try it with less mods right now. Then I can attempt to load them back in. Okay, though has less mods, but looks like we're quickly descending into not working land. Well, I tried. I will just have to wait on it to until they fix the problem. Oh, wait, what about the other skins? I worked with the earlier version, yes, but what about them? Guess I can get rid of the other skins if need be. The skins for Mulan, Sayax, and Arxene. No, if it doesn't work, I can always just put it down to the mods. Ah, just stretching. Had just the the seeds. Well, words. Some of the mods I'm using are pretty old, like the double form ones, and I don't think they've been updated. Let's see. Guess while that thing is cooking. Oh, of course. Just as I. Let's see. Did that was that enough to fix the problem? Nope. Still messed up. No, they're still 2 years old. Oh well. Okay, let's try it. If at the end we're going to like remove all the mods, but the mods there. I guess I could just always just abandon the Roxas mod. still would be still sort of disappointing. Uh, Let's just remove the other mods then. Let's see, remove the Devil Plus things. Oh, there's double form. Yeah, Oh, it looks like there's the X. Okay, looks like the double forms may have been the cause for it malfunctioning. I'll have at least for the title card here. And this is how the title card was supposed to look like. Oh well, let's see if because of that. Ah, there. Okay, okay, that was my last straw. At least I showed you showed it in all of its bright colors. Guess I'll just do it with normal Sora next time. Oh well, it's the unfortunate nature. I'm going to stop the stream so I can set up for Resident Evil 4. Since I have to temporarily disable my antivirus to, well, get the seed to even get processed. Well, until next time, if you don't watch, if you watch this, thanks for coming. Hope you had a pleasant time. Signing out.